Welcome everyone. You want to put an SD card in Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. This is possible, but not in the way you're thinking. So what you're probably expecting is you can use the SIM card slot to put an SD card in. So on older Samsung phones and still on the latest A series phones, you have the SIM card tray right here. And then typically on the other side, there would be a slot where you could put in a micro SD card. You would then put in the micro SD card into that tray, and then you could put that into the phone. However, S25 Ultra only has either dual SIM, which mine has, or just a single SIM card slot. And so if you want to use the SD card, you need to buy an adapter. Now, I find it funny just how big this is. However, there are technically really tiny adapters which can put the micro SD card slots to USB-C, but I don't have one, so I have to use my SD card reader right here. Then I have an adapter, which is a USB hub, but this converts the SD card to USB-C. Again, you can buy very small adapters, but it's still an adapter, and you'd have to connect it to the charging port of the phone. Once it's connected, you're going to have many limited features compared to if the SD card was actually in the SIM card slot. So first of all, on A series phones, old S phones, which have the SD card tray, what you could do is you can quickly move photos, videos from the gallery app to your SD card to free up the internal storage. With the adapter way, that is possible with extra steps. I'll show them in a bit. The second thing is with the SD card, you could install apps directly to the SD card, load them, run them from SD card, and so that effectively means you have more storage to use. When SD card is used via adapter, that option is completely removed. You'll have to use the internal storage. If you do proceed using an adapter to connect SD card to S25 Ultra, I'll show you how to view the files and how to move photos and videos. So we need to look for the My Files app. So I just look for Samsung and then My Files right here. Then you should see USB storage or SD card. If you're having issues with the SD card not showing, it's a 10-minute fix, so just search for OTG not working Samsung. You'll find my video, and I'll show you the steps to fix it in that video. If it does show, you can tap on this one, and it allows you to view, and you can also play the files if you want to. But if you want to move photos and videos from the Photos app to the SD card, instead of tapping images and videos like you would expect, you instead have to do something else. So you need to first of all tap on internal storage. Then you're going to tap on the DCIM. Then you're going to tap on camera. And then you can just long press to select one. And you can just tap all the stuff you want, the photos and videos you want. You would then tap the move button here. Then you're going to swipe across to view your USB storage. And you can tap plus to create a folder, and you tap move here. You can do that both ways. So you can move to SD card, you can move out from SD card to the internal storage like that. Before you end the video or just do that yourself, it's always good practice when you're going to eject your SD card. You need to first of all tap on USB storage, then tap the triple dots at the top right, and you want to unmount the storage from the phone. Once the unmounted is done, you can then unplug. This prevents data loss or prevents the SD card sometimes not being recognized, and then you have to do this process to like repair the files. It's not convenient. Well, using this adapter is not convenient, but there you go, that's the information. So real quick, YouTube don't promote my videos like they used to. So if you found this video useful, it really would mean the world to me if you hit the like button down below and just left a comment saying, hey, I found this video useful, thank you. Have a nice rest of your day. Bye bye.